Well, very good afternoon, West Ham fans. Happy Friday. God, I'm a bit bright today. Happy Friday. Hope you are all safe wherever you are, dear. Give it a like, give it a comment. I just realised I haven't put my lights on. That's why. Oh, that's better. Makes all the difference. You're all safe and well. It's Hammers Headlines in association with the KUMB.com boys. 3 stories, 3 transfer rumour stories. The transfer train, the rumour train, does not stop rolling. And we haven't even started in June yet, which is mental. We're almost at 80 players, or about 75 players we've been linked with so far already. Mental. But don't forget to check out thesearemybrand.com for the latest news, reviews, and opiniones. Right, let's crack on like Donkey Kong. And let's start with the first one. Could it be a Turkish delight for West Ham? According to, let me get the right source. According to Aksam, West Ham are set to battle Aston Villa and Napoli for the signing of forward Barış Alper Yilmaz from Galatasaray this summer. The Turkish news outlet Aksam has reported yesterday that the Istanbul club are demanding up to £17 million for the Turkish international from potential suitors. As I said, there's multiple clubs interested in him. As I said, Aston Villa and Napoli to name but 3. And should he move this summer for that £17 million mark, it could become the largest sale in Galatasaray's history after Arda Turan moved to Barcelona, I want to say off the top of my head. Yilmaz is 24 and has played a really useful role in the Galatasaray squad this year as they won the Turkish league by 1 point over arch rivals Fenerbahce, who have just confirmed the appointment of Jose Mourinho as their new head coach. He's very versatile, and so could be a good addition for the rebuild squad at West Ham over the summer. £17 million, not a massive amount. He's featured on. He's a bit like a Turkish version of Michail Antonio, in all honesty, in terms of the amount of positions he's played. He's featured on both wings. He's played fullback and a striker as well this season. And he's scored 6 goals and 6 assists in 28 starts in all competitions, 7 goals, 12 assists in 55 appearances. He likes to put his feet, likes to dribble forward, and loves to try and put that killer pass through as well. So a little bit of sort of caduce about him in terms of how he likes to sort of play. But the fact that he could potentially be, you could put him up front or put him at fullback, would be a very interesting prospect, particularly as he looks like we're losing Ben Johnson, who's very much our versatile player. He could be, he could take on that role potentially. I don't think you could do a lot worse for 17 million quid, in all honesty. But we'll keep an eye out for that. So could it be a Turkish delight for the Hammers? Elsewhere, obviously, we got the Champions League final coming up. Real Madrid versus Borussia Dortmund, with DJ Tony Perry playing at Wembley. So good luck to Tone. One of the nicest guys in football, Tony Perry is. And he'll be absolutely buzzing today for that. But apparently, West Ham are one of a number of clubs who are looking at the Borussia Dortmund youngster, Karim Adeyemi, and could be on a move for a surprise move out of Borussia Dortmund, according to Sky Germany. The 22-year-old forward moved to Dortmund for around £30 million back in 2022 and never really sort of struggled, really. It's been quite an underwhelming move in terms of since he's moved there. He's only managed 14 goals in 65 appearances and has struggled really to sort of get a regular position in the Dortmund side. Obviously, a Dortmund side which is coached by former West Ham assistant manager Edin Terzic. Now, he's a fantastic player, Karim. He's a real raw talent. He's very quick, He's a clinical finisher, and he's versatile as well. Can play on the left wing, can play as a central striker, which is obviously two areas we need to get some bodies in. But as I said, according to Sky Germany, we are one of several clubs looking at potentially bringing in Kareem. We know Tim has obviously the connections in Germany, so it doesn't surprise that they've been linked with us potentially bringing him in. He isn't going to be in the German squad for the 2024 Euros, which is imminent. So it would mean he could start sooner rather than later, if that makes sense. But we'll wait and see. I'm Russell rating 4 out of 10 for Kareem. In terms of Yamaz, 5 out of 10, maybe 6, because we know Tim loves a random loves random Turkish, but no, he loves to buy players from random leagues. And Finalamon, according to Claren Hugh, they say that we are close to signing the prolific Portuguese winger Jota Silva, and that is also according to Portuguese journalist Sebastião Ueza Pinta. The 24-year-old has been a standout performer for within the Portuguese league this year. In the Premier Liga, he's got 15 goals and 7 assists in 42 appearances, showcasing his outstanding talent. Again, another around £17 million release clause, which seems a bit of a bargain, to be honest, for a relatively low fee with a golden opportunity. We see how well Portuguese players have seemed to adapt it into the Premier League. And so you like of Bruno Fernandes, the likes of Cristiano Ronaldo, there's others, Diego Jota. Is he Portuguese? Yeah, I think Jota's. Yeah, I think so. Amongst others. And so you can see the sort of the trajectory, the potential trajectory for someone like Jota to come in at such a relatively cheap release clause. There was talk of Benfica still interested in him. But I think there's a desire from the player to want to move to the Premier League and test himself at the top table, so to speak. And that's it, my friends. As I said, go back and check out. We had Anton talking about sort of a thought piece around Danny Krajinski and obviously the purchase of Royal Mail and how does that affect West Ham and that type of thing. At lunchtime today, I spoke about Kelechi Iheanacho, a potential low free target. As I said, the free transfer market, as well as the final contract market, is rife this year for pickings and getting some bargains. So hopefully we can definitely utilise that. But also check out these at mumabrown.com for the latest news, reviews and opinions. So take care, stay safe, stay warm, stay humble, enjoy your weekend. Much love. Irons.